What's up, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all? Your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I have returned. I always say I'm back if I gotta change it up a little bit. How we doing out there? We, when I say we, I don't mean me because I'm a large guy. Me and Alex, got something we gotta show you tonight. It's a game that's coming out on Kickstarter. In fact, it'll be out Tuesday, the 27th of March. This coming Tuesday. And this is a really, really interesting game. We've kind of been looking forward to play testing this. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to set up and give you a playthrough preview to start with. Now, we don't want to give away spoilers because the game does have a sort of campaign mode. There's a story element at the very least when you play the game. So we don't want to give too much away. So we're going to film the opening scene, and that should give you guys enough time to be able to see how the game is played and get a general idea of that. And then we'll play a little bit more, and when we're all done with that, we're going to do a 20-sided shots, give you our first impression of the game. But for right now, why don't we get to this playthrough preview. All right, so join us down at the table. All right. Okay, so we got the board set up. Took us a little while to get started because of that. But that's fine. Because this looks... Let me get in tight here. Because this looks really, really fun. Now, first things first. It's got to make sure everyone out there knows that this is a review copy. This is not the final copy of the game. This is not what you are backing as far as components go. There are going to be some awesome looking miniatures. They have the pictures. I mean, these things look amazing. You go on their website, the Kickstarter that'll be up on Tuesday, the 27th. Well, this guy was right here, right?
Yeah.
The minis are off the hook. They are really completely off the hook. We're just using the standees because not all the miniatures have been finished yet. This is my own 20-sided die. But 20-sided die is a 20-sided die. Who the heck cares? Yeah. So we don't know yet if these are going to be like solid,
right? Or if this is what we're going to see.
You know, I mean, if it's going to be a better quality card stock, or if it's going to be something along the lines of like Master Maze or something.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so we got everything set up now. You're supposed to play this game with 4 adventurers.
That's right.
So there's 2 of us playing, as you can count. Uno, dos, eins, zwei. There are 2 of us here. So we each have 2 characters. Now, like a lot of games that have a sort of class system to the game, you can't duplicate.
Right.
So I have the Brute, who is the werewolf, Cedric, not the entertainer. Cedric the werewolf. I'm not sure about the glare. So he's really cool. If there's a choice of a werewolf, I always try the werewolf out first. And for thematic purposes, I kind of just thought the werewolf and the druid. And I felt a very nature vibe from the 2 of them, you know?
Yeah.
So that is Thalia. Thalia the druid, she is listed as a healer.
And I have the witch, who is the controller, and that is what? Katarina?
Katarina. A beautiful name.
Katharina? Whatever. Katharina the witch, who's a controller. And then I have, as my other character, I decided to take a tank. Jorana the Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited about these characters. They seem cool. I liked looking through all the characters. I thought they were all pretty cool looking, so...
Yeah, there was a samurai in the game. There's a barbarian that looks like an orc, but they don't give his race.
Yeah.
He's got the tusks, the under tusks, you know.
There's a ranged striker guy who looks like a monk.
Oh yeah. And there's an archer.
Yeah.
For the core game as well. There's a lot of choices. You can really mix it up if you want, and check out the stretch goals on the Kickstarter. And see what they're going to have extra that's going to be coming up, because in most cases, a lot of them do extra characters.
Oh, yeah.
So, this game, you can play a lot of different versions of this game, right, Alex?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's, out of the box, you can do PvP, which can be 3 or 4 versus 4, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4. There's also PvE, where you just choose out of this quest book that's going to be in the final version, or you can do campaign mode, which seems really cool. And at the end of each mission, which we're not going to get to, you flip over a campaign card, and it's like choose your own adventure. Where do you go next? And that decides which is going to be the next mission in your campaign.
For example, Blood Castle here on the back. So when you finish the mission, I'm not going to read everything to you, but just give you an example. Even though I know you could just pause and read everything, but I just flashed it up. But text, blah, 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 blah. What do you do? A, if you choose what A is, go to page 17. Or B, and it gives you an idea for B. If you choose that, you go to page 21. So that's really cool, and that helps to add on to replayability, which this game already has coming right out of the gate.
Yeah.
So we set this up for a basic skirmish. No, not skirmish. We set this up for the mission, PvE mission.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a quest or if this is a campaign mission, but it is what it is, and it looks pretty cool.
That's Blood Castle.
Blood Castle. We get a art, and there's a thematic intro. And then in the middle, we have just basically the setup and how the rules of the mission go. So over here is the board setup, and this describes basically when these things come out. So they color code the different spots on here, and that's just for when those enemies spawn, basically.
That really helps.
Yeah.
It does.
Yep.
So we're going to jump right into this. Oh, do you want to give an overview? Tell the audience what we're doing there. What the purpose of these 4 here are.
I
mean, we're not murder. Just give a quick synopsis.
Yeah. So basically, we're going to this vampire's castle. This kind of Dracula-like guy. It seems like
a Stradvan Zorovich.
Yeah. And so these guys are a bunch of little vampires that we're trying to kill, and then we kill all the vampires. We destroy the altars, which weakens the Count's power, and then we bust down the Count's door and kill the Count.
Wow, that sounds so easy. Why haven't the town peasants done it already?
I know, right? Go up with pitchforks and torches. Come on.
So that is our reason for doing this. We're not just simple murder hobos, although I am not putting down murder hobos.
No.
It's a fine profession. Good work if you can get it. So now there's no initiative order that we were able to find. Anything that's written about how to choose which adventurers go first in a turn.
Yeah, we get to choose.
We do get to choose. Okay. Yep. So, how do you want to start with the taking down of these 2 minion vampires?
Well, we need to get around. I think all of our guys have 5 movement. Oh,
I got 6.
I got 6 with my melee person too. So look at that.
And I already been plotting out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5.
5, and we can't. I think it's you can't go diagonal through these because these are blocked. So you have to go around.
Okay.
You can go diagonal if it's an obstacle, like the lava.
5. I'm still good.
Yeah, we're still good. So
yeah. Because this is a wall and this is more like a pit, so you can jump over this. But this, you have hit a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Then we got to get line of sight with our other dudettes. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think figures, if I remember right, block line of sight.
And I gotta say, the iconography on these cards, I'm really digging. They're very simple to read.
Yeah.
like right here, you're looking at, it says here your primary attack is these two abilities here, and it shows a sword, and it even says 1 square. But I mean, after I saw this, the spear that says two squares, then I realized that every icon of the sword means adjacent.
Yes,
That's an adjacent, while the spear means 2.
Typically, yeah. So, also the spear and the sword, if I can find it here.
With my spirit magic helmet.
They also mean like the sword attack you can use if you're doing a reaction attack. And the spear you can't.
Gotcha. Because it's a long weapon. That makes sense.
Right.
And the other thing I noticed too is, you have the bow and arrow for anything larger range, such as my druid, she has a range of 8. But you notice that, like this here says target 1 enemy, and it shows a little target sign. So that icon will always mean target. It's very easy, flows very natural, very organic to read. I like that.
Oh, there you go. So the range 1 melee attacks do incite reaction attacks. The range 2 do not incite reaction. So the spears don't incite reaction. That's what it is.
Good. I'm liking my primary attack of Death Claws even more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm loving my whirling strike. I mean, I can whack 2 guys with it, so anytime.
And if I'm down to 40 hit points or less, my Death Claws target 2 enemies.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. All right, so you want to start off with your Amazon?
Sure.
Like Xena.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm thinking. And then what I can do here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can use my whirling strike here. And then I can pull 1 square, all targets hit. So here's something I'm a little confused about. So there's this basic attack thing here. Mm-hmm. And then we've got all these. I know the gold ones are the special ones. But what's the basic and the silver ones? I thought it was just the silver ones were types of basic attacks. Am I crazy?
They're called the primary attacks.
They're called the primary attacks.
Mm-hmm. And the gold are the special attacks.
Gold are the special attacks. Cool.
So when you use your special attack, what you're going to do is you're going to take this
and flip it over.
And flip it over to no special and put it on the next character.
Whoever's going to go next. Got it.
Now, since we're playing one team, are we only using one of these?
Yes.
We are, okay.
Yeah. And we'll just pass it around. So, these don't count as special attacks, right?
No. The top ones, silver ones do not.
So when do you use... Oh, you use basic attacks to, like, bust down doors. Got it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to use my whirling strike here. And that's going to hit up to 2 enemies, up to 2 squares away. 8 damage per hit plus effect. So, let's start with the yellow guy here. See if I hit him.
Now his defense...
His defense is over here somewhere, buried. I think his defense is like 7. We'll see. How good is my memory? His defense is 6.
Your memory's a little off, old man.
Little off. But I beat a 6.
Yes.
So I hit him. So he takes 8 damage. Plus, I may pull him 1 square. I'm going to do that. Now, I'm going to roll for the purple guy. Let's do the damage. So, yellow guy.
Yes, this is used to track their hit points. So the yellow one here started at 40.
He's going down 8 to 32.
32. That's where he's sitting now.
Ooh, and I miss. And since this does 2 attacks, I don't even get the miss effect, the residual damage.
Alright, so now I go.
Now you go.
Now I'm thinking, I think I've changed my mind. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have a 6 movement.
Yeah.
You know, I learned playing D&D years ago. Always focus on one person at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
So now I have a primary attack that I was just talking about with my death claws. But no, I need to be 2 away from him. I didn't want to do that. So my Moonlight Rage ability.
I don't think you need to be 2. I think it's a range up to 2. Am I crazy?
It's a little hard to hit someone with a pole arm when they're standing right in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, a lot of games let you do it. Good, let's all look it up. You can go ahead.
You know what? So does this start on somebody and then it has to go around?
It's as each of these characters go. So it started with me, then when you went, it goes.
I'm going to use this. Because you know what? I'm going in big then. First attack to start in with my big attack, and that's going to be my Bloodthirst.
Nice.
1 square, I'm there. 1 enemy, he's there. Damage 25 plus the effect, which is permanent. Well, you have 40 hit points or less. Your attacks are critical on rolls of 17 or more. And if I miss him, he still takes 15 residual.
Nice.
Which is more than he would have taken from my death claws, which makes me wonder how deathy they really are.
So it is ranges up to. But so the thing is,
remember that.
And using the melee one, you're going to the swords also incite the reaction, so they're going to do their reaction attack against you too. If you use that sword gun.
I'm going to do this. I want to hit him big right from the gate.
I like it.
Rolling against his, which was what, 6 you said?
6. Oh, and you crit.
And I did. Woo!
All right. So where did I find this critical thing? So I think you do with critical. I think you do 5 extra damage.
Yeah.
And let me pull it all up here. You do, I think, 5 extra damage and a couple other things here. Making an attack here.
It's right there. That's 30 damage, leaving this guy with 2.
Whew. Effect. Target may take plus 5 damage. The damage may be applied before the attack's effects. And this can only be applied once per attack.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn that 25 into a 30. And this is going to go down to 2.
Down to 2.
Wow.
What other effects does that have, too?
The other effect is if I have 40 or less hit points, then I crit on 17 or more.
Wow.
And if I miss, he still would have taken 15.
Wow. Yeah. So that's done. You can't use that again.
Nope.
All right.
And the next person to go starts with no special.
No special. I'm not going to use my special anyway, so I'm okay with that. What I really should have done...
He fainted. He couldn't stand there. He was like, oh my God! Did you see that werewolf?
See, I was a fool here.
Bernie's holding his intestines!
I should have done vulnerable. I should have attacked my witch first, but I was foolish and did not. Instead, I'm going to attack with her now. I think I'm going to go for the other dude. Make him vulnerable so that we can beat him up easier. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, I couldn't remember about line of sight. Do you have it through targets opposing and or friendly?
You have it through definitely friendly. The opponent's not so friendly. That's the one thing that I don't really remember here. Let's see.
Because otherwise, you could go 1, 2, 3. Or even just here, you still have line of sight on this guy.
So no,
That
one of
means
the
it
it's all the corners need to be unblocked. So one of them would be blocked. If I was here, actually, I should still have line of sight as long as.
Oh, that's right. You pulled him. He's not in the same equal spot.
Terrain, obstacles, terrains, and combatants do not block vision. Edges of corners of squares occupied by barriers are considered blocked.
Good to remember.
So I'm going to just be there because there's no way I'm blocked there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit that guy, make him vulnerable, because the vulnerable will last until the start of this person's next turn. I believe that's what that little hourglass means.
So, condition vulnerable. Take +3 damage when hit by an enemy attack. When attacked by allies, this condition is not used. Applied once per turn, even if the attack has multiple strikes. Interesting.
So we're going to do +3 damage.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. That's why I should have done it to start with. This guy would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Would be dead. I guess I could do Curse too. Roll 2 d20s and use the worst result on primary attacks. Yeah, maybe I'll curse him. What the heck? Let's curse this guy. And they're going to take 5 damage upon missing an attack roll. That sounds just awesome. Cool. Alright, let's see. Going for purple. Going with Blood Curse.
Nice!
19. That's a hit. So that's 11 damage. Plus the target is cursed. So 11 damage on purple. So he's down to 29.
Only the 20 is the crit?
Only the 20's the crit.
Okay.
So purple goes down to 29. It's cursed. And it takes 5 damage if it misses an attack. Now, my special trigger here, my passive power, which is Despair. Despair! Trigger, hit an enemy on the first hit of your turn. Another enemy within 5 squares of you takes 4 damage. That's 4 damage to the guy at 2 health.
Oh, nice!
So he's dead. He is dead.
Oh, I missed that on my turn. So you can use a passive power and...
I think so. I mean, that's what it is. Like, the passive power just triggers, right? So what's your passive power? How does that trigger?
Brutality. Hit a target that isn't adjacent to any of your allies on your first hit of your turn. The target takes 4 damage.
Wow.
Well, that didn't apply.
It didn't apply. He's dead.
Nice.
Now it's your healer.
Yeah. Let's see. She is a healer, so she is not the greatest herder.
Yeah.
But she does have the Shield of Flowers. She can hit someone up to 8 squares away, 1 target, damage 10 plus effect. And the effect has a little timer on it.
That's it lasts until that character's the start of their next turn.
An ally within range is immune to damage from the next primary attack that hits.
Nice.
That is very cool.
And so the good thing here too is the way the AI works is it's going to attack the nearest enemy, which is going to be my tank. So it works out perfect.
It's 5 movement. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know that you want to move there because then it's going to attack you.
I don't have line of sight here.
I think you do from that corner, right? 1. Oh, it goes through this corner, so it's blocked. Could you go? Where did you start here?
It started here.
You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. The range is 8, so it makes that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, that works for Thalia. So her Shield of Flowers. An ally within range is immune to damage from the next primary attack, and that will be you. That will be the Amazon. But she's got to hit first. That was 6. Oh!
Another miss.
Missed.
Oof. All right. Well, now it's the enemy's turn. So at the start of their turn, they get an evil power. So we flip the top evil power card.
Which is...
Bayou.
which is right here. Alex already shuffled these, but
doesn't hurt to do it again.
Exactly. So the top
card gets revealed.
It says, I'll show it to you. It says, Wicked Hunt. Power. Villains are hastened and heroes are slowed.
Ooh.
Command. And that has the power, the timer symbol. So until
the start of their next turn.
Yeah. Command. Attack a hero whose basic attack is ranged within 6 squares of you. If not possible, use the basic strategy.
Oh, so it is going to try to charge 1, 2, 3.
You see that?
Wow. All right, so it's going to charge you. Well, that's annoying.
This here, get it out of the way. And to keep it out to remind us until the end of the turn.
Yeah. So they're hastened, we're slowed. So we cannot shift. Applied on move action and benefits that allow you to shift.
Mm-hmm.
Effects from other combatants can so shift you. And hastened, you do not provoke opportunity attacks. So it can just take a straight path to either of us, really. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But it's going to go for... Oh, it's even. So we can choose who it goes for. Me or you.
Your Amazon or my healer?
No, your healer or my witch. Because I think it can go... Well, I don't know if it can travel through enemy combatants. No, you can travel through friendly.
It doesn't have enough movement to go around the back way. But it would be able to go into this space right here.
Oh, yeah, it should be able to go diagonal.
Yeah, so my theory would be have it attack the witch, because then he's going to be in the middle
of everyone.
Of the brute and the...
Yeah.
Between our hammer and anvil.
Makes sense to me.
All right. That's all I think the vampire is sounding right now. Where I was like, I don't think so. Oops.
Katharina is not happy.
So right.
So now he charges in and he does his attack, I guess.
Yep.
His attack is basic attack is 7. Blood Strike is his primary attack. Range is 1 square. It's a sword, so
it will make a
reaction.
Did we miss the reaction on my werewolf at the beginning? After his attack? I think we missed that.
No, because we killed him. Oh, no, we didn't. He would have rolled a reaction against him.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not going to bother retconning that now, but we did make that mistake. Don't you make the same mistake as us. Learn from our mistakes.
So yeah, it's going to 1 square range, 1 target. It's going to do 12 damage plus effect. And the effect is you regain 3 hit points. So there we go. Do you want to roll against my witch? 6 or more.
No.
All right.
Sorry.
So I take 11 damage. He heals for 3. I take 12 damage.
Oh.
So I'm from 60 down to 48. And he goes from 29 up to 32. And now the fun thing happens.
Yes.
Blood Domain.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's supposed to be after the last hero acts.
Oh.
Whatever.
Oh, a little out of order, but it's happening.
Count Gazzini teleports out, and he goes next to the character with the highest coordinates.
But
which
would be...
Would that be...
me, or...
Oh, that'd be your witch.
I don't have a witch.
Or, sorry, your healer. He would have spawned next to your healer and whacked her.
Oh.
2 or more heroes are tied at this coordinate. How are 2 heroes tied at the coordinate? What's the highest coordinate?
Monkey clown.
Maybe the coordinate's this way? I'm confused.
Yeah, because they have them right here, right? So this is 9.
This is 9. So maybe these 2 are tied. And if they're tied, players choose. So we could have chosen to have it attack your werewolf.
$7J instead of $7K.
Yeah.
I like the way they got the grid system here.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the old map of Greyhawk.
Yeah, I mean, normally I'd say, like, this and this would add up to the highest coordinate, but I don't know that that's what it means. Right? I think highest might just be furthest this way, right?
Well, you can't add up a letter, so
yeah,
you would maybe it.
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, why don't we just have an attack your werewolf?
If I find otherwise, I'll put a little scroll down here on the screen.
There you go. Yeah, let him attack your werewolf.
Yeah, let him attack my werewolf. Go right ahead. I got 65 hit points, vampire boy.
Blood.
Defense of 6. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Ow!
So, his primary attack is
Go
one
all
square.
Lon Chaney Jr. on you.
One enemy, 15 damage plus effect.
Oh!
And he critical.
He did not like the smack talk.
So he's going to do 20 damage. The effect is he's going to regain 4 hit points, which doesn't matter here. Target take... No, that's residual.
So he's up to 36.
And his special powers are Overlord's Aura, which his attacks ignore the effects applied by heroes, which doesn't matter. Dark Protection. He's immune to damage as long as one Arthur's around, and Blood Domain. Alright, so that's what he does. Did 20 damage to you. Whew. Whew.
65 to 45.
Yeah.
Boom!
Wow. Alright.
Not as much damage as I did to his lackey.
So now it's back to us. We did that a little out of order, but it's all good.
And then he goes away again. Because he's special.
He's a vampire. Alright. Who
do you want to start this off?
Maybe the witch, make him vulnerable?
Yeah? Yeah, because he's back up to 36 hit points.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't use her cursed effect, so it all worked out.
Oh.
Because he should have rolled twice and gotten the worst result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wait a second. Where does she move from?
She started next to your healer.
So she's moving out, so doesn't he get an attack? A reaction attack if you do that.
Right, an attack of opportunity. That's right. I don't want to do that. That's just
be very careful. Watch your movement in this game. Like, me and Alex, this is an out-of-the-box experience. This is the same experience, more or less, that you are going to be getting from this game. So fresh out of the box, looking at the rules, and we still almost forgot that. Be careful. You try to do anything but sidestep, they're going to get that reaction attack, the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I can't shift, but I should be able to sidestep, I think, still, because we are slowed right now. And slowed is applied on move action and benefits that allow you to shift. I think sidestep...
Applied on move action for sidestep. That's what the card says. You cannot sidestep or use movements from benefits.
Oh.
Applied on move action for sidestep and benefits that allow you to move. Effects from yourself or other combatants can still move you. Does yours read different?
Mine reads different.
Oh.
That, I like it. I like it. There you go. Cannot sidestep. I'm just not going to move. I'm going to incite an attack of opportunity by doing this. But you know what? I got to do it. I might as well move if I'm going to incite an attack of opportunity anyways, right?
Yeah.
So let's go 1, 2, 3. And...
He's going to get his attack on you.
13.
Not good. Sorry.
That hits.
Sorry, Witchy Poo.
And that does, I think, 12 damage if I remember right.
Yes.
Ouch.
He reminds me of Paul.
And he takes...
My pet tarantula.
So he regains 3 more health.
I hate fighting
Wait, how
vampires.
did he move all the way up there? He was at 32.
And then he got 4 more from that last attack.
No, the guy who got 4.
Oh, all right.
So he gets 3 here. I lose 12.
Ouch.
I'm right there, so I'm down to 36. Ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah, this got bad real fast.
Yeah.
Vampires, man. Hate vampires.
Takes 15. Is it okay? I'm going to go ahead and vulnerable this guy. That's what I said I was going to do. I'm going to do it.
Oh, you do nothing of the sort, my friend.
I'll miss.
Darn.
The Black Plague soars by his head.
Oh, by the way, this was supposed to be over here for you. I forgot about that.
It's all good. Well.
What about your passive power?
Oh. Triggers if I hit a target.
Ah.
On the first hit of your turn. So, does not trigger for me anyways. Oh, you know what I forgot? He got minus... Oh, he didn't start next to me. Never mind. Didn't matter. Never mind. Alright, so who should go next?
I'm thinking Thalia to heal you.
Could go Thalia. That's going to be a ranged attack, though, right? Oh, right. He only gets 1 reaction attack, though. So he's not going to get another reaction here.
So, breath of life is for dead. You're not dead. Let's see. So, spring seeds. On a miss, target regains 15 hit points. Effects. Target regains 32 hit points, or you and the target regain 18 hit points. 2. You may remove 1 permanent effect from a combatant within range.
I think we're okay for now. I don't know that we need healing quite yet.
Well, okay.
I mean, unless you have one of your normal attacks heals. That'd be cool. Yeah, your basic attack heals, or your Nymph's Kiss heals.
Yeah, and my passive ability, if I hit a target on my first hit of my turn, an ally within range will regain 4 hit points, but it cannot regain hit points again this turn.
Well, you could heal the werewolf and the witch this turn if you use Nymph's Kiss and use your passive.
So I gotta go for a hit. Print that. There we go. 10. That's a hit on the werewolf. So you are an ally within range. Regains 7 hit points, and you'll regain your 4 for the power of hope.
Cool. So I go up to 40.
What did I say it was? 7, 1, 2. I like counting. An ally within range is blessed once per turn and hastened.
Wow.
Your Amazon.
Okay, cool.
Your Amazon is now blessed.
And no longer slowed, because the hastened and the slowed cancel each other out. All right.
Now, should we double check? Are we get both those effects?
Yeah.
Or you choose them?
No, because one's a passive. Oh, you mean those?
Yeah, my Nymph's Kiss.
Effect 1 or effect 2? Oh,
That's a pretty good question.
that might be a choose. I wonder.
I'm thinking it is. I think I made a mistake right now.
I think it is, because otherwise, why would it say?
Why would it be? Yeah, why would it be listed that way? Then it would just be one listing.
Yeah.
You are an ally within range, gain 7 hit points, and an ally within range is blessed once per turn and hastened. There's no reason to separate it unless you have to make a choice. So if that's the case, you are not blessed and hastened. I'm going to stick with the first choice, which we were doing for healing. I think it's a little bit more important right now. So, sorry about that.
Effects or additional consequences of attacks, apply them in order they are listed.
Oh.
So you do get them both.
You do. But you have to do them in order. Okay.
So it does 1 and then 2. All right.
All right, so I retract my retraction. It's been re-retracted.
Oh, wow. lightning reflexes with her. Adds a permanent effect where she may make a basic attack at the end of all of my turns.
Nice.
I think I should use that early on here to get as much benefit from it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go ahead... Oh, we didn't do the damage. How much damage did that do? 6?
Oh.
Down to 20.
6 damage. You get that.
I think I'm going to use this. Lightning reflexes at 16 damage.
I thought you were.
Heck, even if it misses, the target will still take 15 residual damage.
I mean, as far as how this game feels right out of the box, I mean, there are little parts of it that are a little fidgety, but it's... I mean, if you know these kind of RPG-style combat miniature games, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it flows pretty easily. Alright, so I did a 10, which hits. So I do 16 damage. So he goes from 20 plus. I may make a basic attack at the end of all my turns. And this extra action doesn't flip the team token to special ready.
Whoa. It doesn't flip it?
Doesn't flip it.
Oh, to ready.
To special ready. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
But I get another basic attack with her, which her basic attack does 6 damage.
Nice.
15.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. So he is down to 7 health.
So you're saying my werewolf is going to be responsible for trying to deal 7 damage? After you just did 25?
Yeah.
This is not going to be easy. All right. So
Special is not ready.
Is not ready. That's right. Not that I was going to say with my bestial fury. Because all I need here is... Oh, wait a second. Where am I? Oh, I'm not under 40. The only good thing about being under 40 is the death claws give you extra damage. Oh, you may target 2. Oh, I don't need to target 2. So we're going to go with the Moonlight... No, we're going to go with Death Claw. Oh, wait a second. He already got... Not for this turn. He didn't get his reaction yet, did he?
He did. He got it against me.
Okay. Then it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with Moonlight Rage. 1 square, 1 enemy, 11 damage plus effects. Target is exposed. And if I have 40 or less, it takes extra damage, which I do not right now. So let's see. Still a 6 or better. Ooh, made it. Not by a great margin, but I made it with that 8. So that's going to finish him off. His dead body his re-dead body is exposed. I guess in this sense it means like his rib cage is busted out. He's got like lower intestines mixed up with upper intestines.
All over the place.
His appendix is nowhere to be found. Yet there's no operation scar. So he is...
He's out of there.
Dun, dun, dun.
But now the fun thing comes where the Count comes in and swings a strike here.
This guy.
10.
And he hit, of course he did.
And he hit.
This is like the guy that you kind of like feel obligated and forced to invite to the party, and when he really shows up, you feel twice as bad about it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's another 12 damage, or 15 damage.
You're at 40.
Down to 25. Oof. That is rough.
Yeah, that witch is getting beat up.
Well, good thing we have a healer. She's got some powers that'll help her out, too. And we can heal at the end of these rooms, too.
Mm.
We looked at it. Alright, what do you say we go in here first? Or, yeah, here, there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can't make it in this turn.
No.
We have to beat down these doors anyways.
Why don't we go here? Because our goal is to get here, right?
Right.
So why don't we have to deal with all of these, right?
All 3 of them.
So why don't we just go here to here to here, and
just go.
Yeah. So we're not running back and forth and back again.
Right.
And we're a little bit closer to this side, so I guess we start here.
So let's go. I guess I'll go first. It doesn't really matter at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. She attacks the door. I need to double check the rules on attacking doors.
A wizard needs food.
It is immune to effects except passive power and can only be attacked by basic attacks. Well, she has a ranged basic attack of 7, so she's going to do it. It has a defense of 6, if I'm not mistaken. It does, and 20 hit points. Don't have a convenient door marker, so I guess we'll just use a prisoner here. Put a prisoner here at 20. And I guess I'll swing. That's a swing and a miss.
How did you miss a door?
Swing and a miss.
You like tripped over your staff?
I guess so.
Alright. Cedric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let Cedric show you how you do with a door. 10. That was his Death Claw. So that was 12 damage.
12 damage. Oh, Death Claw is 12? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, so this is...
hit a target that isn't adjacent to your ally on your first turn, takes another 4. So that's 16 damage.
Down to 4. Boom. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can barely make it to bust down this door. I'm knocking this terrain all over the place. Alright. You couldn't use Deathclaw.
No?
No, you have to use a basic attack. So...
Oh, okay. So the basic attack is 8.
So 4 more. It has 4 more left.
4, so 12. So it took a total of 12 damage.
So it's at 8. Now I'm swinging with my basic attack at 6. Another miss. I'm good at this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she will try the shield. Oh no, it has to be base attack. That's right. Mm-hmm. So base attack is going to be 6 damage at range.
She hits it.
Let's see. Trigger. Hit a target on your first hit of your turn. An ally within range regains 4 hit points. That's going to be Witchy Poo. Just regain 4 hit points.
Yay! She's up to 29.
And that destroyed the door?
No, it's at 4.
Oh.
It was at 8. Well, no, it's at 2, sorry. You did 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now Count comes in and whacks your healer.
Stop breaking my stuff! And he hits the healer.
15.
45.
Don't you know how much that door costs?
You think doors grow on trees?
Alright, so...
And then he disappears back into the mist. I hate him.
He's annoying. Well...
He's like that guy that, like, every time you think he breaks up with the assistant, they get back together again.
Yep.
I got a lot of analogies, folks.
Now I'm wondering, I'm thinking you always move and then attack, but can you do this the other way around? I would like to know.
Now it says that you can do it in any order. During your turn, you can take 1 prime action and 1 move action in any order.
Cool. I think I'm going to just start with the witch then. Let's do it. Right? Why not? What the heck?
All right.
Doesn't matter. One of our people is going to break down this door regardless. 19.
Nice.
That'll kill the door.
Dun dun dun. Morte.
Oh, we do have things for these. I didn't think about it. That's what those door tokens are for.
The circle with the colors, appropriate color circles on them?
Yeah. Crazy. All right.
Oh, to track the hit points.
Of the doors. So these should all be out here on 20 to start with. And this thing, I think, starts at 30, 60, something like that. Doesn't really matter.
This altar place.
All right. Now she gets to move 6. Or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit a target on your first turn. Hit another enemy within 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she can do 5 damage to that thing.
Nice. Go for it.
Or it does 4 damage to it. So what the heck?
Yep.
Get his little head. Oh, wait a second here.
Wait a second. Uh-oh. Wah, 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 wah,
Oh, it is immune to effects except passive power.
Oh.
Alright. So she's in.
Back around. They both went before. Let's start with... No, you know what? Thalia. I'll have her go in next with her 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think I'm going to move my Amazon in.
Doesn't she get to... Are we all waiting to be in there together before we attack that thing?
Well, you can't attack. We have to go on it, I think.
Oh, okay. You have to sit on it.
Yeah.
So that's what the Fonz always meant.
When a hero steps in an altar tile, randomly draw a fate card to determine which event happens.
Of course.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not going to go on here because as soon as we do go on here, a door is going to shut behind us.
Of course it is.
And vampires are going to spawn.
Of course they are.
So I will let you go.
And the ceiling is going to drop itching powder on top of us as well.
Exactly.
So my werewolf, well, this was supposed to go over here. Now this is back to me. With the werewolf. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, you could go step on it. Or I guess we could wait until next time and then it'll be the...
Yeah, somebody's got to step on it. We're all in the room, right?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
So now we draw a fate card.
Right there.
The fate. Why don't you draw it?
I draw this. 1. Up. Hold it. Up. Hold it. We don't want to give anything else away.
All right.
I don't want to give anything else away for the story. I think my werewolf, this part Mexican jumping bean here, I think this gave everyone a good, clear, quick little look on how it's played.
I think
movements, the actions, the special abilities. So as far as a playthrough preview goes, again, without giving anything plot-wise or story-wise away, I think this is a good point. I think it's a good point to break.
I think so.